Did you ever wonder, what habits can I build in my 20s to amass wealth for a secure future? Your 20s are a pivotal time in your life. It's the decade when you're making decisions that will shape your future. It's the perfect time to start cultivating habits that can lead to building wealth. Why is this so important? Well, because the sooner you start, the more time you have to grow your wealth. It's all about the power of compound interest, my friends. The earlier you start, the more your money has the chance to multiply. Building wealth in your 20s isn't just about having a lot of money. It's about giving yourself options, security, and freedom in the future. It's about setting yourself up to live the life you envision for yourself without the constant worry of financial stress. So, without further ado, let's dive into the habits that can set you on the path to financial prosperity. The first habit to cultivate is saving regularly. Now, when we talk about saving, we're not just talking about stashing away a few dollars here and there when you remember. We're talking about a consistent, deliberate act of setting aside a portion of your income on a regular basis. This could be weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, depending on your income schedule. This brings us to the concept of paying yourself first. Before you pay your bills, buy groceries, or even splurge on that new gadget, set aside a certain percentage of your income for savings. Why? Because this habit ensures that you're prioritizing your future financial health over immediate desires. It's a way of saying, I value my future self as much as my present self. Remember, every little bit counts, and it will accumulate over time. So start small if you must, but start, and keep at it, because the magic of wealth building lies in consistency. The second habit to embrace is investing early. This isn't just a suggestion, it's a powerful tool that can significantly increase your wealth over time. Let's break it down. The secret ingredient here is compound interest, often dubbed as the eighth wonder of the world by financial gurus. But what exactly is it? Think of compound interest as a snowball rolling down a hill. As it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing bigger and moving faster. In the world of finance, the snowball is your initial investment, and the snow it picks up represents the interest. The longer the hill, the more time the snowball has to grow. Starting to invest early gives your snowball a longer hill to roll down. Now, let's bring this concept to life with an example. Let's say you start investing $1,000 a year at the age of 20. If your investments earn an average of 7% interest compounded annually, by the time you're 60, you'll have accumulated around $220,000. Now, if you wait until you're 30 to start investing the same amount annually, you'll only have around $100,000 by the time you hit 60. That's less than half of what you could have had if you started investing a decade earlier. So you may be wondering, what are some investment options suitable for young adults? There's a buffet of options out there, from stocks and bonds to real estate and mutual funds. Each comes with its own risk and reward profile, so it's important to do your homework and consider your risk tolerance. You could also consider low-cost index funds, which are designed to match the performance of a specific market index. They're a great way to get broad market exposure without having to pick individual stocks. Remember, investing isn't about getting rich quick. It's about growing your wealth steadily over time. The sooner you start, the more time your money has to grow. Investing early can make a substantial difference in your financial future. So, take the leap, start investing, and watch your financial snowball grow. The third habit is continuous learning. Now, this might sound like an old school lesson, but it's one of the most valuable habits you can cultivate, particularly when it comes to financial wealth. Imagine this: you are in a labyrinthine library, filled with books on every subject imaginable. There's a section dedicated to wealth building and financial management. Each book is a nugget of wisdom, a roadmap to financial freedom. But what good are these books if you never pick them up? If you never open them to reveal the secrets they hold? That's where continuous learning comes in. It's about picking up those books, metaphorically speaking, and absorbing the insights they offer. It's about increasing your financial literacy, understanding the market trends, the investment options, and how to navigate the complex world of personal finance. Financial literacy is not just about knowing how to balance a checkbook or create a budget. It's about understanding how money works. It's about comprehending the difference between assets and liabilities, knowing the power of compounding, and understanding the principles of investing. It's about making your money work for you, rather than you working for your money. But where do you start? There are countless resources out there, from books to online courses, podcasts, and seminars. There are financial blogs that break down complex topics into digestible chunks. There are YouTube channels dedicated to investment strategies. There are even apps that turn learning about finance into a game. The key is to find what works for you, what fits your learning style, and to commit to learning consistently. Remember, continuous learning isn't about becoming a financial expert overnight. It's about gradually building your knowledge, staying curious, and staying informed. It's about understanding that the financial landscape is ever-changing, and that to navigate it successfully, you need to keep learning. So, make continuous learning a habit. Pick up that book, listen to that podcast, sign up for that online course. Because when it comes to wealth building, ignorance is definitely not bliss. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to managing your money. The fourth habit is living below your means. This, my friends, is a cornerstone of financial prosperity and stability. Now, don't confuse this with depriving yourself of life's pleasures. Rather, it's about intentional spending and avoiding the trap of lifestyle inflation. You see, as we earn more, there's a temptation to spend more, to upgrade our lifestyles in proportion to our income. We buy fancier cars, more expensive homes, designer clothes, and gourmet meals. We might think we're just enjoying the fruits of our labor, but the reality is we're inflating our lifestyle, and this can be a dangerous path to tread. Why is lifestyle inflation harmful, you ask? Well, because it creates a cycle where you're constantly chasing after more income to support an ever-increasing level of spending. It's like running on a treadmill. You're moving a lot, but not really getting anywhere. Living below your means, on the other hand, is like stepping off that treadmill. It's about prioritizing needs over wants, and understanding that just because you can afford something doesn't mean you should buy it. It's about resisting the urge to keep up with the Joneses and focusing instead on your own financial goals. A key aspect of living below your means is budgeting. Knowing where every dollar goes can be incredibly empowering. It allows you to control your money rather than letting your money control you. Keeping track of your expenses can help you identify areas where you might be overspending and make necessary adjustments. The beauty of living below your means is that it frees up more of your income to put towards saving and investing. It allows you to accelerate your wealth-building journey because every dollar saved or invested is a dollar working towards your financial future. Remember, wealth isn't about the car you drive or the house you live in. It's about the assets you accumulate and the financial freedom those assets provide. So, take control of your spending, live below your means, and let your money work for you. Living below your means can help you save and invest more, accelerating your wealth-building journey. The fifth habit is diversification. Diversification, in essence, is the practice of spreading your investments across various assets or asset classes to reduce risk. Imagine putting all your eggs in one basket. If the basket falls, you lose all your eggs. But if you spread your eggs across several baskets, the loss from one won't be as catastrophic. That's the principle behind diversification. It's a crucial habit for wealth building, as it not only minimizes risk, but also enhances potential returns over the long run. By investing in a mix of assets, you're not reliant on the success of a single one. If one investment performs poorly, others may do well, offsetting the loss. This isn't about chasing every investment opportunity, but about strategically selecting a variety of investments that align with your financial goals and risk tolerance. Diversification can be your safety net in the unpredictable world of investing. To wrap up, let's revisit the wealth-building habits we've discussed. We started with the importance of saving regularly. Remember, even small amounts can accumulate over time into a substantial nest egg. Then, we moved on to investing early. The power of compound interest is your ally here, turning your investments into meaningful wealth over time. Our third habit emphasized the importance of continuous learning. Knowledge is power, particularly when it comes to your finances. Educating yourself can lead to smarter investment decisions and a better understanding of how to grow your wealth. Next, we discussed the habit of living below your means. It's not about depriving yourself, but about making conscious choices that prioritize long-term financial security over immediate gratification. Finally, we highlighted the value of diversification, spreading your investments across various asset classes to reduce risk and increase potential returns. Building wealth is a journey, and the habits you cultivate in your 20s can significantly influence the outcome. Start today and remember, it's not about getting rich quick, but about securing your financial future.